seem to be very proud of these arms of yours.
Sasuke and Shiore face off in an intense battle, each move faster and more calculated than the last. This time Sasuke gains the advantage, exploiting an opening when Shiore lowers his guard. After a grueling exchange of jutsu and strikes, Sasuke seemingly ends the fight with his fire release. Dragon Fire technique, engulfing Shiore in flames.
Fire style Dragon Flame Jutsu!
But Shinobi survives, his face partially melted, revealing another face beneath. The horrific sight freezes Sasuke in place. The enemy reveals himself to be none other than Orochimaru, a name that sends chills through the ninja world. Stretching his neck grotesquely, Orochimaru sinks his teeth into Sasuke, leaving behind a cursed seal. With a sinister farewell, he wishes Sasuke luck in surviving its power before disappearing into the shadows. Elsewhere, Anko tracks Orochimaru with relentless determination. When she finally confronts him, her resolve is unshaken, even as she risks her life to stop him. Anko launches a fierce attack, but Orochimaru effortlessly evades her, appearing behind her as if mocking her efforts. She fails to land a decisive blow, and Orochimaru escapes once again. Drained and injured, Anko encounters a pack of giant tigers, and just when it seems she is outmatched, the Anbu Black Ops intervene, saving her at the last moment. Meanwhile, Sakura stands guard over a sleeping Naruto and an unconscious Sasuke. The quiet is short-lived as three ninjas from the Village of Sound close in. They reveal their mission: to capture Sasuke under Orochimaru's orders. Under a tree, Sakura tends to Sasuke and Naruto's wounds, her exhaustion from sleep deprivation obvious, but her resolve strong. Her focus breaks when she notices a squirrel nearby. Acting on instinct, she throws a kunai to scare it away, unaware it carries an explosive tag planted by Team Dosu. Nearby, Rock Lee pauses during his journey to set himself a peculiar challenge, catching every falling leaf from a tree. Believing this effort might win Sakura's heart, he catches 19 out of 20 leaves before noticing the squirrel. Realizing the danger, he saves the creature and removes the explosive tag. Meanwhile, Team Dosu arrives, intent on taking Sakura's scrolls. Left to defend her unconscious teammates, Sakura activates traps she had prepared in advance. However, Dosu easily destroys her efforts. Just as Dosu and his squad launch their attack, Rock Lee arrives, knocking them back with a powerful entrance. Declaring his intention to protect Sakura at all costs, Lee pulls an underground route free with sheer strength, blocking an incoming strike from Dosu. The battle intensifies as Lee decides to use the front lotus, recalling the strict conditions under which his mentor, Might Guy, allowed him to unleash the technique to protect someone precious. Lee catches Dosu mid-battle and executes the move, but the attack's impact is softened by Zaku, who shields Dosu at the last moment.
Take this! Primary loaded! That impact could have been much worse for you.
The intense strain leaves Lee unable to move. Sensing an opportunity, Dosu counters with a soundwave attack that incapacitates Lee. He taunts the young ninja, claiming his technique's speed surpasses even Lee's formidable taijutsu. Dosu launches a fierce attack on Sakura, but Rock Lee throws himself in harm's way to protect her. Despite his bravery, Dosu quickly overpowers him, leaving Lee unconscious and Sakura forced to stand her ground. Determined to protect her teammates, Sakura prepares to fight, but Kintsuchi, one of the Otogakure shinobi, grabs her by the hair. Mocking her for spending so much time on her appearance, Kin's taunts ignite a fire within Sakura. In a bold move, she cuts her own hair to escape Kin's grasp, a symbolic gesture of her resolve to grow stronger. Freed from Kin's hold, Sakura launches herself at Zaku Abumi, using substitution techniques to evade his attacks and keep him off balance. She manages to slash him with a kunai and pins him to the ground, biting down hard on his arm to stop him from using his other hand. He slams her head repeatedly, drawing blood and leaving Sakura struggling to stay conscious. Team 10 watches from the shadows. Ino reflects on their childhood, remembering the bond they once shared and the promises they made. As Zaku moves in to finish Sakura off, Team 10 springs into action. Ino leads the charge, declaring she will never let Sakura outshine her. Rushing to her friend's aid, Team 10 faces off against Team Dosu in a fierce battle. Choji, angered after being mocked for his weight, charges at Zaku with everything he has. As Zaku tries to counter, Shikamaru steps in, using his shadow jutsu to trap Dosu when he moves to help. Meanwhile, Ino takes control of Kin's body with her mind transfer jutsu, leaving them both unable to fight. Despite these clever moves, the Otto Genin refuse to give in, holding their own against the Leaf Shinobi. Just as the tension peaks, Rock Lee's teammates arrive to help, but before they can intervene, Sasuke awakens. Orochimaru's cursed seal of heaven spreads across his body, and his aura becomes terrifying. Noticing Sakura's wounds, he's consumed by a cold rage and attacks Zaku, brutally dislocating both his arms.
You seem to be very proud of these arms of yours.
He then turns his focus to Dosu, ready to unleash more destruction, his demeanor completely unlike the Sasuke they know. Sakura, horrified, realizes this isn't the real Sasuke. Desperate to stop him, she rushes forward, embracing him and begging him to stop. Her words reach him, and the cursed seal recedes. Recognizing Sasuke's overwhelming strength, Dosu decides to retreat, leaving their scroll behind as he carries his injured teammates. Before leaving, he vows not to run away the next time they face each other. Naruto jolts awake, disoriented and groggy, only to be met with a sharp punch to the head. Before he can even process why, his confusion deepens as Sakura expresses heartfelt gratitude to Rock Lee for risking his life to save her. Rock Lee, battered but resolute, humbly acknowledges Sasuke's strength, having learned of his victory over the Sound Village ninjas. Meanwhile, as Team 7, Team 10, and Team Guy try to recover from their battles, a dreadful scene unfolds elsewhere. Team 8, hidden behind thick bushes, watches in horror as the leader of an Omega Kur team launches a bold attack on Gaara. Unfazed, Gaara effortlessly blocks the assault with his sand, his face cold and unyielding. Without hesitation, he retaliates with his devastating sand coffin technique, crushing the team leader in an instant. The remaining members of the team meet the same merciless fate. Just as Gaara's bloodlust turns toward the trembling members of Team 8, his siblings intervene, managing to persuade him to walk away. Even in their safety, the fear remains palpable. Soon after, a ninja delivers a videotape to Anko. The footage reveals Gaara's team setting an unprecedented record, reaching the tower in a mere hour and a half. Not a single mark tarnishes Gaara's clothes, a testament to his dominance. The Ambu and Anko watch in stunned silence, their disbelief mingled with unease. In that moment, it's clear Gaara is more than just a formidable rival. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next episodes.